What's up, guys? It's Drip here, back with another Behind the Drip episode. This right here is for sure a fan favorite for those of you who do watch YouTube and are followers and supporters of the influencers on YouTube. This show is by myself, and for you guys who know this person as S1E1. A lot of people don't understand the origin of how this show created. This actually was created on a couple's channel titled Lex and Jack, and called Greed. A while ago, I don't know who came to me about it and said, but Lex or Jack, one of them, they came to me and said, hey man, I want to do something like Power. And I said, say less. Prior to them coming to me saying that, I had already did like a short film, one of the first short films I ever did, called Victoria and Elliot. And so when they came to me saying that they wanted to do something like Power, I'm like, perfect, I already got something in the tuck. I can curate it perfectly for you guys. And we did it. It was called Greed on the Lex and Jack channel. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out now. Type in Greed, Lex and Jack. It should pop right up. So this go around, Lex, she's an actress. She's a great actress. And to not have that just under the rug, you know what I'm saying? She does the social prank. She does all this courageous, crazy stuff. It's like, all right, we need to show another side of her that she's actually good at. And obviously it's acting. So it was like, we need to bring Greed back, but we gotta do it another way. And so now we're telling the story of Sage. And so when she came to me saying that she wanted to do something similar to Greed, no hesitation, I got to writing, and we ended up coming up with Sage's Way, aka Sway. So Sway is a perfect project for myself and Lex to jump into and create, and we got a lot of great feedback. My friends, her friends are all like in tune and wanting to see what happens next, and we really work well together when it comes to creating content like this, because she doesn't not listen to what I have to say, or I don't not listen to it. Like, it's just, we come together and we created something great. All right, so we just gonna jump right into it. All right, so this is Sage's Way, episode 1 of Sway, and it jumps off crazy. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Because I wouldn't be in this bitch talking to you right now.
Do you have anyone in mind that we can target before we can start our investigation?
What you gonna do? Show me, bitch?
Sentence. Sage's Way. Shout out to Amon and Rod. Shout out to the partner that pulled up. Oh.
Money. Give me all the money and hurry the fuck up.
Hey, so I want y'all to understand. Y'all think Lex is all small, cute, whatever. I see what y'all. I know what y'all see in the pranks and stuff. How she just be like overly aggressive, but y'all, she's not like that all the time. FYI, but she plays this character great as hell.
Hands up, nigga, don't move.
Yeah, nigga. Don't make me pull this trigger. Nigga, you moving slow as fuck. What else you got?
All right, so we shot this scene like 10 times. Like, kid you not. So I had a lot to pull from. So we shot 2 takes from every angle that y'all see. And the good thing about shooting in areas like this is that we have no cap, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we can shoot however many times we want for however long we want, because we're in a public setting, you know what I'm saying? About the only thing we have to worry about at this part is like our cars not being towed. So this, I love everything about this scene because it shows the character of Sage in its rawest form. Like, if you hadn't seen the other content, I mean, this is like a perfect introduction to Sage's character.
Hey, check this nigga.
Shout out Tate.
Nigga, shut up. Yeah.
You know what money you take?
Nigga, do you know? Cause I don't give a fuck.
Shout out Sally on the soundtrack. Sally Sosa. This part right here is so cool to me. Because when I was editing this, I was really like, I'm gonna pause right here. When I was editing this was really like the most exciting part for me. Because I love creating content to a soundtrack. And when you guys will get to know later, like why I like working with rappers as actors and actresses. But because they have, especially the ones that have music to the content that you're creating. So this was like so fun to me, picking out the font for the Sage's Way introductions and things like that. I loved every part of this. This introduction is dope. You're not seeing this on YouTube anywhere.
How much we get?
This is the cold part right here.
Man, we should have hit that spot on the east side. Get what we can. Shit, go to Beaumont for a couple of days. Come back, make some serious cash. We can even cross the water to Shreveport. What the fuck you doing?
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
Greed.
So right here, before she goes into her monologue, that right there, obviously you see Sage. She all about her paper. Like, and if you ever, like, you even seen this in a podcast that we just recently did to wrap up season 1. Cap, Tevin Creeks, who plays Bud in this, said that you in real life you never really want to cross somebody like this, because if they have a mind and a motive set on one thing, they don't care about nothing else. All right, and then we see this single-handedly right here, and it says a lot about her character. So this is her going into her monologue.
They call me Sage now, but Ayana, she didn't make it. See, Ayana died the first time I saw what greed could do. But when I watched people lie, steal, and kill their way to the top, I told myself I'd be different. I'd play smarter, hit harder. But greed, it doesn't let you win. It only showed me that it gotta be either my way or no way.
Sage's Way. So that monologue said a lot too. So make sure y'all go back and watch episode 1. I'm gonna do episode 1 and more than likely episode 4. I'm not gonna do all of them though.
Hey, Sage, sure about this? What if something go wrong?
Bro, it won't. Just trust me. We need this shit to keep everything running.
Shout out
If
Kendra
we don't,
Davis
this
playing
shit gonna
T.
be a wrap.
I don't know this greens. So ain't somebody to fuck over.
Bro, don't worry about greens. I got her, bro. Just shut the fuck up and do your job.
Shout out to Barb, who's also in a lot of my movies.
Ayana, we need to talk. It's something going on with your accounts.
I'm busy right now. Just handle it.
No, it's serious. I need to know what's going on.
We had a lot of interpretations with this scene, only because I had shot a scene that was actually separate from this. We shot it on another day, where you can see Lex or Sage, the Sage character, on the other line of the phone saying these things, but it didn't match up. So we I took the liberty of cutting that part out. But when Lex doubled back and watched it again, she didn't say nothing about it either. So when it comes to creating, especially series like this, you gotta, in the episodes are short, like the 15-minute episodes. So it's like, we don't just be putting shit in there just to try to make it longer. Like if it don't make sense, it's not going in there. And sometimes these are things we don't catch until we get to the editing process. So the editing process is very serious, and it's definitely good to have somebody that'll watch it for you to make sure, A, there's no fuck ups in it. You know what I'm saying? Because everything I upload or send to Lex, she has to watch it so she can catch some of the things that I probably missed during the editing process. So for those of you who are trying to create in this YouTube world, because they will call you out in the comments, send your stuff off to somebody else, let them watch it and see if they can catch anything that you probably missed.
Hello?
Shout out my boy Darnell Grant, Faith Over Fear. Get that merch.
Shit, I go think that shit is gonna be here tonight at midnight.
This is where we see everybody. I had a lot of my partners pull up. Shout out to y'all.
About time you showed up. You think you can just come through whenever the fuck you want?
Sally
Please,
Sosa
Let's just
bodied
get this shit over
that
with.
character
I ain't trying to
Grizz.
do all this back and forth shit with you.
You want my turf now. Which means this shit better be worth my wow. Or you gonna regret it.
Nigga, is you done?
Check that shit, bro. Make sure that shit done.
Look at the physical dynamics of the two. Like, Sally would step on Lex.
Fuck y'all looking at.
That shit like.
Hey, bro, if we ain't gonna do good business, then what the fuck I'm here for?
It says we need to get the fuck up out of here.
Remember what I said earlier about regret? Whatever you got on your chest, it's best you get that shit off now.
Nah,
Clean shot.
the only shit you gonna regret is the shit you trying to pull over me.
Check that.
You must be hard of hearing.
I know this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but my partner Trey in the back with his Rugrats shirt on. I did not tell him to wear it, and to be honest, I didn't tell anybody what to wear I just told him to pull up. But everybody else got the memo, but him. So fire his ass up in the comments. I don't know why he wore that.
Cause like I said earlier, you on my turf now. So take what I give you and get the fuck out of my shit.
Y'all see this? Getting tough.
Man, go get that bitch! Go get that fucking bitch!
Hey, in the podcast, Kendra Davis, that character T said that was his favorite part of
Man,
it.
see, we need to plan for our next move.
at
This shit could have
everybody.
ended badly.
They had no
Man,
lines.
they
just
gonna be
shooting.
coming at us hard, Sage. We gotta lay low for a little bit.
Nigga, laying low ain't an option. We've invested too much.
Check out
We
the
either gonna
bloopers
clap
on this
back now,
scene
or we gonna
at the
lose
end of
everything.
episode 4.
Speaking
They
of losing
could not
everything,
get this
what's
right.
up, T? I have bad news. What now? That's how you feeling? Listen, before you say all that bullshit, I need you to withdraw all the funds and put it in the offshore shit, because we got to move around.
Okay, and that's what I've been trying to tell you. The money in the investment folders have all been seized.
The fuck you mean seized?
I've been doing some digging, and the company that we invested in gave up all their assets, meaning the money in accounts are seized.
You keep saying seized, and you finna piss me the fuck off.
Say,
How much money in the account?
we don't have any money. We owe the bank money. We're broke. Damn, that's what
Seeing
seized
Barbara
me,
and Lex
nigga.
act together is like hilarious sometimes. Cause they be making up their
Just
own
fix that
shit.
shit and fix it fast. And Barb,
Yeah.
get this shit right before I get even.
And Lex gonna squeeze a fuck in, like a fuck, every time she get a chance.
Can't get my usual.
The Glock house, 30 niggas, long as I can remember. They gave my dog 27 to the wild and that pretty.
And fun fact, this scene was actually supposed to be the last scene of episode 1. So we really the episode 1 was originally supposed to be like 10 minutes long. And what a lot of people don't understand or realize when creating a web series, you do have to go based off of the pages that's written. So when I was writing this, it wasn't a rush, but I was trying to get it to the cast to be able to, so they can be able to go over their lines sooner, because you hear in the podcast that a lot of them requested to get the script a little sooner. Hey, I can only do so much. So this actually was supposed to be the last scene of episode 1. So the 4 episodes that we put out, the first 2 was actually all you guys were supposed to get. But we had came back the following weekend, seen the progression and the kudos that you guys gave us, and we was like, yeah, we need to come back and do 2 more at least, because they gonna be pissed. So yeah, this, I'm glad we was able to capitalize on this.
It's getting worse.
Shigley's
The city
Donuts,
is
if
in
you're not from
chaos.
Houston, this is a Houston staple.
And we need to figure out how we're gonna make this right for everyone. Now I know you got connection on the inside. And with your
Shout
money,
out to Rashad, you know, because he bodied his character too. When I was writing the script and I was writing the character Reed, he actually he was the first person to pop in mind, because I've worked with him plenty of times before. He was in my very first movie, Broken Faucet, and then I've shot several music videos for him. We kind of like grew up together on the same side of Houston. You know, like the bad stuff, the bad times of our lives, I guess you could say. But yeah, so I knew he had the charisma and the attributes of being a detective, and I didn't want the seriousness of that a detective came with. So I knew he was the perfect person for it. So,
and the contraband, from what I understand,
that's
we can work out pretty good deal. Yeah, I keep your organization safe.
So in this movie, being that Sally, the character Grizz, Rashad, and Cap are all rappers. So, and they all come from that background of like, we don't play that rat shit. So to get them to tap into fucking with cops or being cops or killing cops was a struggle for them, because after every scene, bro, it's like they took being called a rat personal, and it was so funny to me. It's like, guys, we're acting, but it took them a lot to tap into that and be comfortable doing that. It was a struggle.
And you bring me to competition on a silver platter. I get paid, you stay out of jail. So, do you have anyone in mind that we can target before we can start our investigation?
This look she give. Ooh, you
let me talk to you?
This scene was a miss. Behind the scenes, it came out great, but they're annoying. Any scene you see with Lex and Barb in at the same time, just know it was a few curse words given before I said action.
The plan? First, you need to find my fucking money, or find out who has it. Cause that shit don't just disappear like that.
Okay, so let's not act like I ain't been trying to do that. And your money ain't the only money that's wrapped up in this bullshit.
Yeah, alright. We need to keep the heat off us. While T handling drops, we need to get Grizz out the way ASAP.
So what you gonna do? You gonna kill her?
Maybe, nigga. Why the fuck you asking me questions? You the feds or something?
Nah, nigga, I'm scared. You think Grizz gonna let you rob her and get away with it? You ain't got no plan. You got me and T going down with you. Look, all I'm saying is if I'm gonna do my job, you should do your job too, Ayana.
Who the fuck is Ayana? That's why I want the audience to be asking, like, who is Ayana? Because everybody knows her as Sage. So definitely Ayana is an alias. But if y'all go back and watch Greed from the Lex and Jack channel, you'll be able to make the correlation.
Hey, Sage.
This was the first
I just made the drive.
time I worked with Kendrick on this first scene right here.
All right, I'm headed back to the west now. All right, bet.
Definitely a good icebreaker, because after this day of filming, he had way more dialogue to give, which is actually a plus. And he actually kind of mentioned this on the podcast as well. It helps as a director to be organized. If you're not organized, I don't know how you can be a director, because there's so many different parts of whether it's a YouTube video, movie, web series, especially a web series, that you have to have in order for your cast to be comfortable, in order for production to be comfortable, and like in order for everything to not feel like exhausting. So no, I wouldn't have my like, especially if it's last minute. We're doing a web series and it's under, like, there's really no budget, so it's like I cannot make them film for 8 hours a day and then come back film another 8 hours just so y'all can have longer episodes. So please just respect the grind, because I see in the comments all the time like Netflix worthy, this is better than Tubi and all that stuff, but there's a reason why it's Netflix worthy and better than Tubi, but we only post on YouTube. Y'all got to keep running the views up and supporting through views, because we don't want your money, but that's why we posting it on YouTube. Run the views up for us. Give us an opportunity to present this in front of the 50 Cents and the Issa Raes and things like that, just so we can show them the talent that we have. I'm going on a rant, but yeah, let's go.
Apply enough pressure, Sage ass is gonna crumble.
It was supposed to say
tough though. You think he'll break?
They always do.
Shit, when do you want to pinch him?
Not until we get this Sage chick in our peripheral. We can't put anything on her unless we get our rat.
Shout out to Detective Hudson, the character Detective Hudson. He couldn't be there most of the time because he was not dealing with, but he was bringing home his new baby boy. So shout out to that for sure.
It's possible.
It's good. Hey, the drop's clean, but somebody was on the watch here for sure. I just can't figure out who it was.
Man, that's just Grease trying to ambush us at any time she can. You already know that.
You right. I'm already knowing.
Just stay on your P's and Q's, bro. We can't afford no fuck-ups.
Say less. But what we doing to get this heat off us? Either we gotta come off the bread or the drugs, one or the other.
Man, that shit dead. You already made the drops, which means the streets already eating. And before them motherfuckers run dry, we gotta make sure shit in place for sure.
All right, I got you. But look, since we're on the radar, we gotta keep them drops changing like clockwork. Can't get caught lacking. That's the worst.
Oh yeah, I got something for that. See, Grizz people never leave the south side. The moment they come out west, the corner boys know to alert me. And on my mama, when they cross the gun line, I'm popping their ass.
Yeah, so here we actually see the relationship that T and Sage actually has with each other. It's not a toxic one. It's not a I'm bigger than you and you work for me type relationship. It's literally just a cordial relationship. And the two are really just trying to get money. So the dynamic of this relationship, that like when it changes or the way it shifts throughout this season is crazy, because in a very, like, if y'all go watch the next episode, you will definitely see that.
Boys know to alert me. And on my mama, when they cross the gun line, I'm popping their ass.
Bet.
A lot of people talked about this scene, or a lot of my people reached out to me about the scene. They even talked about it on the podcast. Why is he so willingly getting in the car? Okay, we shot this scene at least 4 times, but we was crunched for time, being that this is small budget. We ain't paying nobody, so we got to be respectful of everybody's time. So yeah, once we got it right, and we was able to time up the vehicle and his walking, I mean, shit. Just gotta go with it, but if I could shoot that shot again, I definitely would.
What the fuck y'all want? You know what we want. Don't act like you don't know what the fuck going on.
Bro, you niggas really don't understand. Shit killed everybody in his fucking car.
Oh, you think you can say
Scenes like this is easy if the cast know their lines, because I didn't have to operate the camera too much. I had a car mount, and I suction cupped it to the side of the car and just let them run it 3-4 times, and that was it.
So you either gonna cooperate or we gonna lock.
But things will not go smooth if your cast does not know their lines.
You tell me what it's gonna be.
You niggas don't get it. Shit, kill me. That's your problem. You're a joke. Hey, can I go now? Hey, get out, man. Fuck on, niggas. Fuck you. Fuck you, bro.
And these fuck yous, I didn't write half of these fuck yous or fucks. They just be.
Sage.
Yeah. Episode 2 and 3 yellow right now because they saying all these fucks and bitches. I didn't write that. One shot. This take was one shot. No cuts or anything. The FX3 is on the Zion Crane 3.
Alright, whoa, Shawty. Ain't you no need for all that.
Introducing the character Marquise as and who
Now, you know that I
played
know
by
the
Antonio.
business.
Antonio
You know that I
Vines.
can get it back for you. You just gonna ignore the fact that I ain't supposed to be here. But all you gotta do is keep me out, and I promise I'll get you your bread.
This not how I wanted this to be. But we gonna have to keep the laws on our side so that he can stay off us.
Man, come on, bro. Shit like this don't never end well. A nigga gonna either die or go to jail, bro.
And it ain't gonna be me. So who is gonna be?
Man, I ain't killing no motherfucking cop.
And neither am I. We already know who it's gonna be. So look, we gonna have to let the laws clean up the streets so they can get that little.
Bro,
bag
she
of
killed this character. She
and
did
we
so
keep
good.
getting paid.
Man, how much you even paying these folks, bro?
Too much to go to jail. I know I said I'd never kill a cop, but if them motherfuckers try to snake me, I'ma erase all their ass out the equation.
All of them. Bud is not trying to kill no cop, y'all. Y'all hear that Sally Sosa in the background?
Look, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Okay? The good news is I know where the money is. Bad news is I know where the money is.
I think I do like the best cliffhangers, y'all. But yes, that was episode 1. This is like the preview to episode 2.
On drug racketeering charges for smuggling over $500,000 worth of fentanyl.
A lot of people don't read the credits, but please, hey y'all, read the credits. Read the credits. But yes, so that was episode 1. I'm not gonna do all the episodes because I think that's a little OD. But yeah, man, go ahead and just get with leave in the comments how y'all feel about it, what shots that y'all may not want to see, get more information on, and yeah, we'll go from there. But I'll probably do episode 4, depending on how everything goes. Make sure y'all check out the previous and the next behind the drip videos, and I will see y'all next time.